Hi, my name is Aryan Bansal. My project is a property game inspired by Monopoly. All the code is by me. All the software used is Spyder. I use matplotlib and the random library, and all the code is in the scope of the class. Version 1, the main goal was just to get all the movement done, and jail stuff, and pretty much landing on property logic. Okay? Tiles and players, they were both classes just so that it is modular. Object programming coding is a lot easier than having a bunch of arrays, so I just tell each tile is a class, each player is a class. A lot easier that way. And now I'll just show you a quick demo of version 1. Okay, so I got a game running here. So basically, we're gonna press enter to roll. This is in jail. Can enter to roll. I can buy the property. Enter to roll. Enter to roll. I can auction. Let's say I get 100 bid. Let's say I get 20 bid. I say, okay, I can afford that. I give 100 bid. Gets the property. Okay, and yeah, that's just pretty much the first part of the game. Okay, so version 2 was just adding visuals and chance community cards. So the visuals is just this. Use matplotlib, make squares, add text, standard stuff. Chance cards. There are it's a list of dictionaries. So we got the keys message, type, value. Pretty much we move it to that value. Uh, Money, we give it that much money or take that much money. Get a jail free card, give it the card. Birthday, each player pays you some random amount. Jail, you go to jail. Back, you move back some random amount of places. Module is here to look your position pretty much. Version 3 is advanced bankruptcy and player actions. Player actions, this is just ask you what you want to do, keep on asking you until you say you want to do it. Okay, so building houses, we print your options. You can choose to buy a house on any of the options. You can build a house if you can. We use get developable properties to give you the options. So what does that mean? That means we check which monopolies you have. Then we check which properties are in said monopolies and have less than 5 houses and are not mortgaged. Those are your potential properties to build on. Selling houses, same exact logic, except now the options are chosen with a different function, which pretty much just checks, are there houses on a property? If there are, you could sell the houses. Mortgage logic, again, exactly the same. Can you choose out of properties? And mortgageable properties are just, is this property mortgaged? If it's not, you can mortgage it. If it has 0 houses, you can mortgage it. Okay? Unmortgaging, exactly the same as mortgaging, except now it does the opposite and it checks, can we unmortgage it? So pretty much to unmortgage it, is it mortgaged already? Then you can unmortgage it. Okay, trading, this pretty much what happens is you can choose, do you want to trade with the plane or the bank? You want to trade with the bank, just sells your stuff 30% the value. Pretty easy. Okay, if you trade with a player, it's a bit more complicated, but basically we're gonna get tradable properties versus anything with no houses on it. And then this is trading with a player. It's pretty much your current offer, so you can add as many things to the offer and you add as many things to what you want back. Okay, and then the other player gets to choose if they want to accept it or not. So what happens is this is just the actual like transfer properties or whatever, the money they get on jail free cards. But this is the bulk of the logic. It's pretty much add to cart. It keeps on looping through what you can trade, what you're allowed to trade. Keeps on looping through that. All your properties, get jail free cards, money, etc. Keeps on looping through it until so you keep on adding and adding to this list of things you want or you want to give. Okay, and then it stops looping when you say, okay, I don't want to add anything else anymore. And yeah, so that's just how trading works. Bankruptcy is pretty much if you can't afford something, you can try to raise that money with the action menu. It'll keep on letting you try that until you just decide I can't do this anymore and you declare bankruptcy. And then all your stuff will go to your creditor. It's function within the player class. Pretty much what happens is you just give all your assets to the bank or the player who bankrupted you. Yeah. Now I'm going to do the final demo so you can actually see how. Okay, so I got a running game going here. So pretty much it's my turn now. I'm going to try and trade. I will trade the other player. I want education stuff. I want nothing else. And I'm going to offer humanity center. And I'll offer somebody offer $20. I'll say nothing else. Puts up the trade. I'm going to accept. And so the trade is completed now. And then let's say I want to mortgage a house for some reason. I can mortgage it. And then I'll say no action. Other player's turn. They get to roll. They get to go through. They get to choose action. You know, it just keeps on going. Okay, key takeaways. I'll say, use object coding. It's a lot better than Rails in my opinion, at least in this scenario, right? So learn things. I learned object coding for this. Learn things that'll make your life a lot easier. It'll be harder at the start, but then it'll be easier later. You'll realize that. Test your code a lot. Use functions, avoid repeating yourself, and at the end of the day, have fun. Apply for the contest, even if you don't think you're gonna win. Just have fun with it.